Good afternoon. My name is Dominique Hines, and today I'm going to be talking about a Washington Post article called "He Spent Decades Perfecting His Voice, Now He Says Google Stole It." The article discusses a dispute between a radio journalist and a technology company over artificial intelligence and voice imitation. While this might seem like just a technology or legal issue, it is closely related to linguistics, which is the scientific study of language and speech. Artificial intelligence can copy speech patterns so well that it raises new questions about voice identity and whether someone's unique way of speaking can be copied or owned. The story focuses on radio journalist David Green, who spent many years hosting the news program Morning Edition. Because of his long career in broadcasting, Green developed a distinctive speaking voice that many listeners recognize. When he heard an AI generated podcast voice in the Google tool Notebook LM, he believed the voice sounded very similar to his own. He says he never gave permission for his voice to be used. Google denies copying his voice and says the AI voice was created using a professional actor. This disagreement has led to legal and ethical questions about AI voice imitation. I believe this situation is important for linguistics because it's the study of how speech works and how voices differ from one another. Every person's voice contains patterns such as pitch, rhythm, pronunciation, and tone. These patterns help listeners recognize who is speaking. AI systems learn by analyzing huge amounts of recorded speech and identifying these patterns. When AI reproduces these patterns, it can create voices that sound very realistic. Linguists describe a person's unique way of speaking as their idiolect. An idiolect includes pronunciation, tone, rhythm, word choice, and the way someone emphasizes certain words. These features develop over time and become closely connected to a person's identity. For example, many people can recognize a radio host or a podcast host just by hearing their voice. Because voices are such a strong part of identity, people may feel uncomfortable if technology produces a voice that sounds very similar to their own speaking style. AI can imitate voices by studying large amounts of speech recording. AI system analyze phonetics, which are the physical sounds people make when speaking. It also studies prosody, which includes rhythm, pitch, and stress patterns. By combining these features, AI can produce voices that sound very natural and human. However, because many people share similar speech patterns, AI voices may sometimes sound like real individuals even if the system was not intentionally trying to copy them. This issue matters because it raises new questions about technology and identity. A person's voice is often an important part of their professional identity, especially for journalists, actors, and broadcasters. If artificial intelligence can recreate voices that sound very similar to real people, courts and society may need to decide whether that counts as copying someone's identity. Linguistics may help answer these questions by analyzing how similar voices actually are. As AI continues to develop, issues involving language, speech, and identity will likely become more common. Should companies be allowed to create AI voices that sound like real people, or should individuals have control over their own voice? Thank you for listening.